everyone, this is CricketSong from Lunar Wisdom, and today's video is going to be talking about making vow to gods and goddesses or deity. I had a subscriber who sent me a message and asked, what do I do when what do you do when you realize a god or goddess has been calling you into service? And what do you do after you make the vow to the god and goddess and realize you don't resonate with that particular god and goddess? And then how do you forge a relationship with him or her if you don't feel connected to him or her? Okay, so this is sort of a complicated issue, in my opinion, in this situation. When I first, and I'm going to use myself as an example because I only know what works for me. When I realized that Isis called me into service for her, personally I had fought it at first because I didn't want Isis, because I was looking for a unique goddess. But when I did realize that Isis was calling me, the first thing I did was start researching and reading mythology surrounding Isis. And then I started communicating with her before I made any vow, before I dedicated myself into her service. So my feeling is, when you realize that a particular god or goddess is calling you to do research, to learn academically about them, her, and read mythology, and then start meditating and praying to the particular goddess, to feel as if you have, to make sure that you do resonate with this particular goddess. And then, and only then, when you feel that you do resonate with the goddess, then make a vow to dedicate yourself to the goddess, so that you won't find yourself in this sort of situation where you already made a vow and now you're questioning whether you really resonate with her. So let's say you didn't do that. Say that you realize a particular goddess called you into service and you made a vow, you dedicated yourself to this goddess before you learned anything about her. And then after you made this vow, you started learning about her and realized, oh, what did I get myself into? This is not a goddess that I feel like I resonate with. Now, my feeling in this situation is that this particular goddess called you into service for a particular reason. And start doing your own research and feelings about yourself and really do some internal work to see why it might be that Diana called you into service, because there is probably somewhere on some level some sort of reason. She may be bringing some sort of energy or a particular energy or attribute into your life, or bringing it out of you while you work with her. Because my feeling is that regardless of whether you resonate with a particular goddess or god, there is a reason why you're called into their service. Whether it's to help with some sort of transformation, whether it's to bring light some sort of aspect of yourself, whether it's to help you heal from some sort of trauma that you've gone through, whether it's to help you integrate certain aspects of your shadow self into your own being so that you can accept certain things about yourself that you might be denying. There's a reason. And when you show the most resistance to a particular goddess, that you have that, oh, I don't want her in my life, the stronger the resistance, I feel, the greater need or greater benefit you will receive when you submit yourself to this energy, when you allow this energy to come into your life and you begin to work with it. How do you forge a relationship with him or her if you don't feel connected to her? Again, read her mythology, Read her attributes that are accredited to her. Do some meditations. Look at images of this goddess. Study her with your eyes. Study her with your mind and your heart. You know, put some images up on your altar or in your sacred space, and when you meditate, gaze upon her. Ask her to reveal herself to you. Ask her to help you understand why it is she called you to her. Embrace her. There's a reason. You know, look at what she is going to bring into your life, what energies come with her, because there is a reason. It may take time. I find that relationships that I've built with my goddesses take time, take effort, take energy, take commitment. Okay? Hopefully this helps you. And if you have any questions about my own particular experiences with Isis or Bast, or have questions in general about this topic, please feel free to leave comments or message me personally if you don't feel comfortable leaving a public comment. And as always, guys, I love you.